you for coming back to my YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video is Freddy vs. Jason. Will Freddy win or will Jason win? Let's find out. Okay, Freddy vs. Jason is a 2003 American slasher film. Directed by Ronnie Yu. Starring Robert Englund and Ken, don't know his last name, as Jason. Budget is $30 million. Box office is $116.6 million. Let's get to the facts, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Here comes some notes of the thing. The film marks Robert Englund, the guy that we all known playing Freddy in the original series. This marks his last appearance as Freddy. This movie, with Robert Englund, the guy that we all know from the series of Nightmare on Elm Street. This is his final movie. It's sad to say this is the end of Freddy, the original Freddy Krueger as we know it. This is the last film in the franchise until it was remade. And same thing with Friday the 13th. This was the last original in the series until they were both remade. Which is really sad. They had to remake these movies, but Freddy vs. Jason was a really good movie. I really enjoyed this movie so much. This movie was a dream match. To me, I heard a lot of people back in the time were asking for a Freddy vs. Jason movie. Even though Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, was supposed to have been Freddy vs. Jason, but the rights of Freddy and Jason, New Line didn't have the rights to Jason, so they couldn't make it yet. They had to wait for decades just to make a Freddy vs. Jason movie, which I'm actually older than, which I'm actually happy I am. And back at the time, everyone wanted to know who would win. Back before this movie was even made, even before they even talked to people, were going, okay, there's fans of Freddy Krueger, there's fans of Jason. It would be so cool if we actually had a Freddy vs. Jason movie. And we actually got one, which was epic. To me, it was epic. I have likes and I have some dislikes of the film, but this movie of all was one of the best Freddy Krueger movies, besides Nightmare on Elm Street 3. But this one was really good. So, let's get to my likes. Shall we? Like, most of my first likes is the kills. I like the bed kill, and Jason's first kill is the bed kill. I like when they had the partying scene. I like when Jason shows up and crashes the party, which was awesome. I like when Jason gets electrocuted, which was really cool. And I like how they fought and stuff like that. So that's my first stuff. And my second one is I like how Freddy uses Jason. In order for Freddy Krueger to get his powers back, he used Jason for scaring everybody, and everybody thinks Freddy Krueger is doing it. So that's how he gets his powers back, and it was really good that Freddy used Jason. And my third I love the fight scene. The fight scenes were awesome. I really enjoy the fight scenes. The fight scenes, they were glory, they were bloody, and it was just awesome to see Freddy and Jason in the same movie together at the time, which was really awesome. I like seeing Freddy and Jason fighting it out on the big screen. But there is some dislikes of the movie, I would say. Okay, I'll get into my 3 dislikes. My first one, all we see is Jason doing the killing. Like, Freddy Krueger only had 1 kill out of the whole movie. If you would think of it, Freddy Krueger only had 1 kill. Jason killed the rest of the people, which, it was cool. It was more so a Jason movie than a Freddy Krueger movie. To be honest, I'm just being honest. Freddy vs. Jason is more of a Jason movie, because Freddy only killed 1 person, and they should have more kills from Freddy. Even though Freddy tried to kill people, but Jason keeps on taking them. Like the first scene, when the first guy that Freddy was going after, Freddy was weak, so he goes and says, "I'll let Jason have some fun." Then Jason kills the person. Then the girl was hiding in a locker. It was Freddy's kill, but then Jason stole the kill from her, which it was fair play. Freddy had his chance to kill her, but he really was just messing around. But mostly it's mostly a Jason movie than a Freddy Krueger movie. That's my first dislike of the movie. That's the first dislike. My second dislike is the fight scene could have been longer. Yes, the fight scene could have been longer, much longer. So they could have used more than just that little scenes from Freddy vs. Jason. They should have the fight scene a little longer. That's my second dislike. My third dislike is they had a woman help Jason win. I mean, come on. It should have been a fair fight, you know? Should have been Freddy and Jason just fighting out for horror movie and horror movie. It should have been that, but they had a girl to help Jason win, which to me is cheating in a way. But I understand that Freddy killed her mom in the movie, but they should have just let Freddy and Jason just fight by themselves. You know, they should have just had a pure good fight. This is Robert Englund's last Freddy Krueger movie, and they kind of cheat on him in a way. They should have just let Freddy had more kills, and they should have Freddy have no one helping Jason or anybody in this movie. It should have been just a pure fight. And I didn't write it down, but my fourth dislike is that we didn't have Kane Hodder as Jason. It was that Kane Hodder was replaced by a different person. If Kane Hodder was in this movie, this one would probably be one of my other favorites because of Kane Hodder. He's my favorite Jason. They should let him be Jason in this movie, but they didn't. And freaking, that what killed it for me is how they did that. They replaced Kane Hodder as Jason, and Kane Hodder was the best Jason in 4 films. He's the only one that came back in 4 films, which was awesome. Yeah, Kane Hodder is my all-time favorite Jason. Kane Hodder is. But this Jason in this one was just slow pace and kind of boring, to be honest. Kane Hodder was more exciting than this Jason. This one, he was just too tall for Jason, you know? So this was more like a Jason film than a Freddy Krueger film, but they should let Freddy Krueger have more kills. So, this has been my Freddy vs. Jason review. Stay tuned for the final film in the entry, A Nightmare on Elm Street, the 2010 film. So I'll see you then. Let me like the comment down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like it, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys thought about Freddy vs. Jason. Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys really love it? You guys really hate it? Just let me know in the comments. I do read the comments, and it pops up. So if you just let me know down below what you guys all think about Freddy vs. Jason. I give this one 7 stars out of 10. 7 or 8 out of stars. But that's my review. I'm Josh. Thank you again. See you in the next video. Later.